legendary legend making his way here in the opening moments, quite unexpectedly.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, without any further ado, hit the music.
Blackout again, rolling deep. It's a numbers game, and there's a whole lot of Blackout members here, including Lolo, the second. Is that the first time ever in the business there's been a second-generation manager?
I think so, and I just wonder one thing: if this is going to become the advantage for Blackout because they have the more guys in the ring right now.
And it's not only the advantage of the numbers game, but let's talk about experience, and let's talk about the hallmark of Blackout, like Ruckus. This is Ruckus's 151st match inside this arena, formerly known as the ECW arena.
Hold on, we gotta...
Oh, man. Looks like it almost got turned into a belly-to-belly there. At the end, Facade takes flight, but those educated feet of Ruckus are just too quick.
But to have, going back to your point before about the 152 match, what did you say, 151? That's incredible, with how long this building's been around for.
He started here in 99, I believe, or his career started in 99. His first match here was December 8th, 2001 at the Cage of Death. And man, Crowbar's making me forget all my stats with this vicious stomp down in the corner. And it's not just Ruckus. I'll get more into the accolades of Blackout as this goes on. I want to make sure we give our fair time here to Crowbar, the timeless one.
Yeah, like I said, he's one of 3 wrestlers to have wrestled in every major company. And it's incredible that you have a guy in Crowbar who's been in this industry for 30 plus years, and he still works like he is just getting into this industry.
Absolutely, and he's been so innovative through all those years too. Like, this is a guy I used to come see Crowbar under the name Devon Storm. But hold on a second, man. We got action outside the ring here. Ruckus just digging those nails right in the back of Facade. Fasade's in a little bit of trouble here. Oh no, out on the concrete floor.
Oh, yeah.
Now back to that in-ring. Wolf. Definitely a wolf in sheep's clothing here, giving a wrestling lesson to the veteran Crowbar.
But now, question I want to bring up to you now. Is this working out, do you think, in Blackout's favor because of the fact that now they've made this into a single match, in essence?
It's hard to say. It's just this numbers game keeps coming back to it. You never turn your back on someone like Crowbar. And Crowbar has all the talent, the seasoning, the experience, but underneath it all, there's something, maybe he feels like he should be the guy on TV. He should be the guy with all the action figures. Because when I see Crowbar in this environment, he just seems unhappy at his core.
Yeah, I mean, he may look at it as he's been doing this for 30 plus years, and he thinks, and looks like we got some toys coming out now.
Look at this, some plunder being arranged outside the ring here. Oh, this is trouble here. Crowbar, up and over! Plancha from the heavens of the 2300 arena. Crowbar's never been afraid to harm himself if it means doing that much more harm to his opponent.
Hey, like I said before, I keep hammering this. The guy's been doing this for 30 years. If anybody did that move now, who's not a wrestler, they would need a lot of help afterwards getting up.
They would need a chiropractor, they'd need a special mattress, but I digress because Facade, the Neon Ninja, a little bit different in his approach, I feel like. I'm used to Facade being a little bit more happy-go-lucky, but it's not a full-blown dark side of Facade, but it might be now, it might be lights out, because Ruckus caught him in the dome. Only two, John, only two.
You also have to realize one thing. Another thing that also may help out with Blackout, you got Larry Legend over there.
Oh, man.
He looks like he wants to get involved somehow.
Larry Legend looks like many things. One of them is that he wants to get involved. Look at again, Ruckus. So quick, so sweet. 1, 2. Man. Facade was beaten by Crowbar at the last Battleground Pro show, and it kind of ended up in a weird way leading to them getting to team.
Well, the thing is also,
and when they teamed, it was the first time Facade got a win in quite a hot minute. So I feel like there's a little subtle change here in Facade. I don't know if it's more focus or what it is, John, but there's something going on with Facade.
No, I completely agree. And now it looks like the ref has actually gotten the match somewhat stable now, to say the least. As now both teams are in their corners, and it looks like Isaiah Wolf is in the ring now. But no, going back to your point, I don't know what it is.
Good God! Wolf is just too damn quick, too damn talented, and getting that knowledge and tutelage from Crowbar has got to be of great benefit!
No, and I get what you're saying. I agree with you. And yeah, one thing with this match.
Oh, silencer!
No, I was about to say, one thing with this match, there's never non-stop action. There's always something going on.
People are feeling it. The American Gangster. Uh-oh. Ruckus, what is that?
What the?
Oh my God. I don't know if that was a shaker cup or what that was. Stainless steel mug of some sort? Oh God. Robbie Illuminati with the assist. The most decorated manager in ECW arena history, getting physical and getting in there. So really, in a way, Blackout, as a team, they hold the most records for appearances of a team in the building. Ruckus has the most appearances as a single, and their manager, Robbie Illuminati, rounds it out with the most appearances as a manager. Therefore, without a doubt, Blackout have the most appearances in this building ever. They need a banner on this roof.
And they'll get one soon enough. They'll get one soon enough. But I'm curious what they're going to do here now with Facade.
Facade up quick. Beautiful shot right across the point of the jaw.
And it's going to be Wait, what are we seeing here? What are we seeing here?
Beautifully done, but it's all part of a series of an offensive flurry, a plethora of offense. The rope walk, unbelievable kick by Facade.
Oh wait, like I said before,
That kunai kick, to be specific.
But what I like though with this pairing though, with Facade and Crowbar, they both go to their strengths.
Look out. Facade with a head of steam. Wait just a second. Oh my God, making it look easy, making it look effortless. That is a concrete floor, and that's a steel guardrail. And this is BCW.
Mention one other thing. The fact that we can still get somebody like Ruckus wrestle in this building for as long as he's been wrestling for, wrestling fans have to be grateful.
They have to be grateful, and right now they're going to be making gifts of Ruckus here on the Battleground Championship Wrestling Patreon live stream. Right in the ribs. That's got to be all she wrote. Got him. This is crazy.
Label, not the stable. Black.
No one even knows what the hell happened to Kincaid. Kincaid originally supposed to be a part of this one.
I have no idea. I wonder, not saying I'm going to put any hint at somebody, but hold on, wait a second. What's going on here with Crowbar and Facade? They seem to be leaving their teammate.
That's not a good approach, just walking out ahead of walking down the ramp while we focus in-ring on the celebration of Blackout. 2/3 of Team Crowbar are headed out. Seemingly maybe unhappy that Wolf dropped that fall. I thought Wolf had a hell of a showing.
All day, baby. Like we always say, Blackout in his piece. The best coming home.
this.
They've got the old-time wrestling legend, former NWA World Champion in the form of Tommy Wildfire Rich, but then they have the very hard-to-describe Evil Nate, Chainsaw Nate, again to his family and friends, and this is going to be definitely one for the ages. And as you said earlier, I do feel some sympathy for our official. The Gaga has ceased. The bell has rung, and let's see what what he has in the tank. The first thing out of his playbook could be the tried and true tag. Historically speaking, 75% of people who open a tag team match by tagging their partner go on to win, at least here in the great state of Pennsylvania. I didn't get to research the other states.
I did not know that.
Wait a second. This could shift the momentum.
Are we about to get the dream matchup right? We're about to get the dream matchup.
Michael Myers didn't seem too open to making that tag. Myers and Voorhees. Whole lot of stuff's been talked. Stuff's been talked on the internet. People have left messages behind gravestones. It's gotten personal. It's gotten ugly. This is, even Tommy Rich can't believe it. What?
Whoa, what? Oh, boy.
They're going for plunder. Look at that. Machete versus butcher knife.
I love how the ref is trying to stop that.
Oh, look out.
Oh.
You can hear those blades cutting through the air. We got to stand off. Referee seizing those weapons, much to the chagrin of this hostile city crowd.
Oh, no. Bad idea, ref. Bad idea.
We may need some street justice here on this official. Listen to the crowd in Philadelphia. Double goozle. Center of the ring, Myers and Voorhees. Myers with the big overhand strike, but Voorhees returns fire. Look at that. Oh, God. Headbutt onto that hard plastic goalie mask, though, may not have had the desired effect.
And it seems like nothing is knocking these guys down.
They're both, historically, at least on the big screen, very impervious to pain, very impervious to destruction. And one thing you don't ever see them do in movies is take a step back, and they've both taken a step back. We've got a reset here. Evil Nate, Wildfire.
Let me ask you this question. Did you ever think in a million years you would be commentating a Tommy Rich match?
Well, I have thought a lot about it, and I have gotten to call Tommy Rich matches before, but did I ever think I would call a Tommy Rich match teaming with Jason Voorhees? Absolutely not.
Okay.
Going to war with Michael Myers and Evil Nate? Absolutely not.
Okay, let me rephrase the question. Called a Tommy Rich match at the BCW Arena, or the 2300 Arena.
Well, technically I did that earlier this year, but it's not about me. The thing is, I know what you're saying. Did I ever think I would be in this position, be in this spot, have an opportunity to scribe and help broadcast madness like this? No, I never did. And even though I'm here right now, it feels like maybe someone slipped something into my Red Bull. Well, I don't know if there's an Instagram filter on Evil Nate's face, but it's tripping me out when I see it. And look at this, Tommy Wildfire Rich backed up into a corner. Rich, quite puzzled. I don't think he knows what to make of Evil Nate. Evil Nate, a proud second-generation serial killer, and he's getting his nugget rocked by Wildfire. Oh, God, you can see on the mask of Evil Nate, there's additional human faces sewn in all around the sides of that thing. That is nightmare fuel. But Rich putting him to sleep with those big lines. There's a big bionic elbow from Wildfire. Wildfire clears house here at the 2300 Arena. Tommy Wildfire Rich, a legend for a reason, respected for a reason, feared for a reason, and he's in there teaming with a horror icon going against two horror icons. Only here at Battleground, I'll tell you that.
And folks, by the way, if you can't tell it's Halloween season, just look in the ring right now. If you couldn't tell it's Halloween in a couple of days.
This is disturbing to watch. Tommy Rich in trouble. And the thing you'll notice about Evil Nate, he's pretty much impervious to pain with that bizarre dead skin mask wrapped around his head. But it's giving me nightmares. I can't imagine what it's like for the referee up there, up close. And look at this, Black Dahlia getting hands-on with Wildfire, trying to affect the outcome of this match if she can, and shifting the tide one more time in the favor of Evil Nate. Nate with the whip into the corner. Tommy Wildfire Rich takes the ride. Hits hard in the corner, but Rich able to evade Evil Nate. Oh God!
Oh!
The mask has been removed. Oh, and look at that! Pain is now registering. The punches and strikes of Tommy Rich now having an effect on the slightly less horrifying face of Evil Nate.
I was gonna say, is it possible that that mask gave him all that power?
100%, because I know when the mask is off, you can see he's suddenly able to feel pain. Oh my God.
What is he doing?
The Chainsaw Queen wants to keep getting involved in this match. And now she just collided with Evil Nate.
No, Jason and Michael.
Well, collided with them up on the apron, sent her off. 2, 3! Wildfire did the deal!
Your winners, Jason Voorhees, and scoring the winning fall, Tommy Wildfire Rich.
Tommy Rich's own partner, Jason Voorhees, crushed under the Chainsaw Queen Black Dahlia outside the ring. But Tommy Rich had to do what he had to do for the crew, and he got the big W. He got his hand raised one more time at 68 years young in the 2300 arena. What a time to be alive.
Not only that, what a time to be a pro wrestling fan.
Man, Voorhees doesn't seem particularly excited about his win. He's got no love for the crowd, but he will get the winner's share of the purse, along with his partner, Wildfire.
I don't know why I fought so hard and rightfully earned a contract to this place. It isn't even more than just leaps and bounds better than it was before I got here. Take your time, Alvin.
Oh, please. He's super taking his time.
As you can see, my bodyguard Alvin is in front of me, protecting me. Shut up.
Talk about taking your sweet time to get to the ring. I mean, the stuff I Googled about the injury recovery time didn't seem like it would take this long.
To top it all off, excuse my voice, but I'm using a Tim Embler bought microphone from the last burnt down Radio Shack in East Philadelphia. I decided to show up today, even though I woke up this morning with a fever of 98.7, which is unlike me because I'm absolutely perfect.
First off,
Take your time now.
this is embarrassing. Joel Gertner has no room to complain about anything here. The red carpet's been rolled out for this guy. He complains about everything. I'm completely sick of him.
Yes, things aren't much better since I started here at Battleground. Yes, this is the all-important October show, where for Halloween, Battleground tries to dress up like a legitimate
Way to bring down the room, Joel.
Just being honest. If I could switch from being honest to being absolutely ridiculously serious, even though I am now under my contract one of the top paid talent in Battleground Championship Wrestling, understand it was the decision of a saint for me to work sick tonight because I can make more money trading stocks and options, hell, betting sports by accident in the comfort of my home than I do for being in this shithole.
Come on. I mean, how, he goes into business. This is why I didn't want him here anyway. Joel Gertner's a talented guy. He's amazing on the mic. He goes into business for himself, and he rambles on and on and on.
Is telling the South Side to shut the fuck up and vice versa, and you all are too stupid to listen.
It's not Joel Gertner Championship Wrestling. It's Battleground, baby.
He's not supposed to curse. He's getting fined. It's an embarrassment. I apologize, fans, to everybody here. We're going to try to give him the rap sign.
I have been forced to replace somebody in my faction. People have been asking me for weeks. Some of you ingrates didn't give me $20 for a trading card at the meet and greet and just wanted to know who is the new member of the Sex with Your Next Ex Express. I scoured the earth for the greatest professional wrestler in America, the globe, the Milky Way, Philadelphia, the United States, Narnia. Came up empty.
Gertner leaving the gravitational pull of the earth in his search for talent.
Take your time. I swear to God, if take your time, Alvin, take your time becomes a chant, I'll threaten to leave. I will threaten to leave. You will never chant it, ever.
All right, can we get the hook for crying out loud? Can we get the hook?
We got a ton of great matches coming up. Can this just count as
He's killing the crowd. People are leaving to the go. They're taking their bathroom breaks.
I'm a wrestler worthy of my tutelage. I went to parts unknown, and somewhere just north of parts unknown and just south of the one non-hipster neighborhood in Fishtown, I found the man that I was looking for.
Who is it, Joel?
And gentlemen,
Please.
joining us at this time
Yes.
is the newest member of the Sex with Your Next Ex Express, the Undercover Lover.
The undercover lover.
The what? That's the Philadelphia Playboy, ladies and gentlemen. This is not going to stand.
We all know how it went down. One member of the team was chosen to be removed from the team. They had to be fired. They had to go. And that person was the Philadelphia Playboy.
I can tell you right now, this isn't going to stand. That is the grotesque Philadelphia Playboy under the cheapest luchador mask I've ever seen in my life.
What kind of an announcement is this? Joel Gertner, I know, asked you for and got approved for a budget for additional security due to the nature of the star power, the mainstream star power of this new talent, and then he delivers us the undercover lover.
I've been hearing about this ever since the last show, how this guy was the biggest star that this building has ever seen. And I gotta just say, I'm a little lost for words, but I'm embarrassed right now.
I'm sorry, Tim.
I'm embarrassed for Joel Gertner. I'm embarrassed for Battleground Championship Wrestling. This will not stand. Can we cut the music, for God's sake?
Alvin still hasn't even gotten to either corner. He's still dead center on the ring, 12 o'clock position.
I asked Timothy Embler if Undercover Lover could wrestle tonight representing us. He said no. The contract has already been signed. That's okay, Mr. Embler. That's fine having your way. I shall be loyal as always and pledge allegiance to our hired gun, to our one-night contract player. He comes to you from, like, the Baltimore Indies.
The Baltimore Indies?
Wait a second. What?
Seriously, he comes to you. He comes to you from, like, you know that shady gas station next door to Jimmy's Famous Seafood? He comes to you, I think, from there. He is a PWI 500 wrestler. I think between 475 and 500 somewhere. But you gotta admire the stick-to-itiveness.
Joel Gertner never runs out of words. He's punishing us with his words.
I think it's something like U.S. Flex at this point.
I think I'd rather watch a Kamala Harris interview.
But not a full member of the sex with your next Express, Alec Odin.
Finally.
Everybody stand up and take your time, Alvin.
right, here we go.
This is going to be a banger right here. Elijah versus Alec Odin. Alec Odin, straight out of Baltimore, Maryland.
The Baltimore Indies?
American Muscle, 265 pounds. And aside from the Joel Gertner Association, he's a guy that I thought very highly of previously, seemingly someone who has quite a lot of upside.
Alec Odin's career in Battleground Championship Wrestling, he's tag team with Trax and Gary Wolf. Gary Wolf kind of passed the torch to these guys and called them the Pitbull Revolution.
Nice.
They did a lot of damage here, and his win-loss record is very, very strong. So this is not a layup here for Elijah.
And as great as the competition here is in Battleground, to be able to face someone the measure of Elijah is going to be a whole different challenge. But Odin seemingly doing okay here. He's holding on for dear life. Shot off by Elijah. Big shoulder tackle by Alec Odin. Elijah maybe now, oh God, come on, Joel Gertner. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. I can't even imagine how badly Elijah would just rip up Joel Gertner like a flyer for Tony Luke's. Not that we would rip up a flyer for Tony Luke's, but if we were to, that's what it would be like. Elijah would tear up Joel Gertner like a wet paper bag. A wet paper bag that formerly had a cheesesteak in it. How about that? I am your boy OG Kevin Gill. It's my honor to be here in the 2300 arena for Battleground Championship Wrestling. Homegrown talent, Alec Odin, all the way up from Baltimore, Murderland, going one-on-one with Elijah. Elijah with the power and the presence. And with Elijah, the shackles are off. We're seeing Elijah uncensored, unlimited, unpasteurized, unhomogenized, pure Elijah from the tap. Nice reversal here. Odin swings wildly. One more time, Elijah ducks under, and Elijah lowers the boom, sending all 265 pounds of Odin out to the cold concrete floor of the 2300 arena. Tim Embler, who had joined me on commentary, had such severe acid reflux from being exposed to Joel Gertner that he had to step away from the commentary desk to deal with that gastrointestinal distress. Elijah now teaching some wrestling lessons. The size of Elijah, the musculature, the talent, the abilities. And despite being outnumbered, Elijah is just ready to go to war. Bouncing his head right off that steel ring frame on the apron like it was a basketball. Elijah got something to say to the undercover lover too. Photographers, nobody wants to cross Elijah. Oh God, that third one may have been the worst one yet. Elijah taking his time heading around that ring. And we're so glad to have Tim Embler back with us.
I apologize. An owner's job is never done. I'm back. I wish Joel Gertner was not around, but he is, so.
It's unfortunate. I can imagine Joel Gertner being around could really trigger the acid reflux and other sort of stress-related issues and incidences for you, Tim. I know you got a lot on your plate right now. We appreciate you joining us here.
I'm sitting home on a Tuesday, minding my own business, and this guy is tagging me on Twitter, like calling me like names that a kid would call somebody on a schoolyard. And I'm like, can you do something? Go gamble on the Dodgers.
Right. Go make some of this money you're talking about, Joel. 1, 2. Only 2. Elijah's been very impressive, even while you stepped away, Tim. Just the power, the knowledge, the crowds in his pocket.
I mean, Elijah's a top-rate talent. I mean, the WWE really missed the boat by letting him go. And he's got an identical brother somewhere, too. I tried to book him, but he said he was busy.
Yeah, I heard he's a bit harder to reach and could be harder to just kind of nail down.
I wanted to have him in the corner.
Oh, that would have been wonderful.
But he said he's in the Himalayas doing hiking, so I don't know what that...
Look at the agility of Odin. But when you do that to someone who's been in the ring with The Undertaker, they're kind of got all those moves and reversals scouted.
Yeah, you can't get one over on Elijah.
There you go, bringing it old school.
Whoa.
And that was a rough landing. the way around.
Luckily, we have a lot of ice packs here at Battleground Championship Wrestling. We're going to have to break one up for him.
Now Elijah, I think, is going to show him how it's done. Odin's attempt was the demo. Elijah, this is going to be the master recording right here. This is what will be duplicated. Let's go. Let's walk the walk.
With Elijah.
It's time. There you go. And Odin takes the ride and careens off that canvas inside the legendary 2300 arena. Crowd is feeling it, Tim. I'm feeling it. And Elijah may have this well in hand. Joel Gertner, for all the gaga and the talking, seems very much in the background right now. It's all about the wrestling, and I'm all for that.
Well, as much as I hate the man, he is smart. He's been around for a long time, and he knows what he's doing. It wasn't an accident, him picking Alec Odin. Alec Odin is a powerhouse.
Yeah, he did make a... Oh, Gertner getting his hands on Elijah here.
Oh, come on.
Gertner pulling at the hair.
He's probably got the ref in his back pocket.
Gertner is maybe opening a door, maybe trying to write a check that his ass cannot cash. Odin with the quick pinfall attempt, got 2 3/4 on Elijah.
So close. You know, if Alec Odin wins this match, I'm never going to hear the end of it.
Yeah, you're just going to get... You might as well just have Gertner on speakerphone and just let him talk his shit while you're sleeping.
Oh, my God. It's one thing you people just don't, you will never understand the pain that I have to go through dealing with Joel Gertner.
It's got to be tough, man. I appreciate, I know the fans here in Battleground appreciate you doing that. You taking those hits on your psyche, on your personal life, on your mental well-being in order to deliver these. Look at this crowd, Tim. Look at what's been built here in Battleground Championship Wrestling.
We have a sellout here at Battleground Championship Wrestling, and Joel Gertner did not put one ass in the seat.
No. The opposite. I know of at least about 75 to 100 people who changed plans. They didn't want to go anymore once they knew Gertner would be here. And that was before they knew how long he was going to speak.
Nobody knows how long he's going to. The only one word we know when it comes to Joel Gertner speaking is long.
Oh, wait a second. Alvin, look, he's getting around without a walker now.
What?
It took him damn near 18 and a half minutes to get down the ramp and to one ring post. Now he's walking unaided. Odin sends Elijah out to the floor, and there's the undercover lover. Oh, there's Gertner. What has Gertner got? Gertner was hitting him with some sort of weapon.
It's great to see the referee just standing in the middle of the ring doing nothing.
I don't know if the ref was distracted. I was distracted by the grotesque movements of the undercover lover. Something that is now burned into my psyche, Tim.
That jiggling, that
inadvertent. It's not even intentional jiggling. It's the inadvertent jiggle that got me.
You know, I'm gonna let you guys. I'm gonna peel back the curtain a little bit. He actually stands backstage and practices that
for hours.
And I am not kidding.
First person in the building today, that guy, gyrating in the back in a mask on,
with him in front of a mirror.
And he brings the mirror. This way there's no excuses.
Yeah.
Elijah firing back now. And you gotta fight back. When your back's against the wall, or in this case, the steel guardrail, you gotta turn up the volume. Elijah's outnumbered, but he's never outgunned.
I have confidence in Elijah. I had a conversation with him. I told him what he was getting into. I told him that Joel Gertner was going to pull every trick out of the bag, and he didn't care.
Quick cover here by Odin. Only 2, one more time on the great Elijah. Crowd now starting to fire up Elijah. The Super No Vacancy crowd getting under the skin of Alec Odin. And the more they get under his skin, the more Elijah fights back. Clubbing forearm smash across the back takes the wind right out of Elijah.
You know, I just think the odds are stacked too much against Elijah. There's too much going on out here. Too many hurdles to overcome.
So many obstacles, so many hurdles. It's not a level playing field for Elijah to walk on, to play on, to run on, and to pin and submit his opponents upon.
When I called Elijah to do this match, he was so honored to come to Battleground Championship Wrestling, and it's just a shame that he's not getting a fair shake.
And that he has to fight in essentially a handicap, an unsanctioned handicap match.
I didn't know what to expect with this announcement by Joel Gertner, but I knew one thing: it was going to be a disappointment, and it was.
I'm still very disappointed and disturbed by the addition, even if it's temporarily, of this undercover lover.
There's no way I'm going to allow this to stand. I mean, there's only one man in the world that could do that jiggle.
Yeah, it's the Philadelphia Playboy.
Exactly.
I've seen the GIFs. I mean, the GIFs have gone viral time and time again for all the wrong reasons.
I mean,
it's like getting rickrolled, but worse and visually.
He got chokeslammed by 911 in the first ever ECW tribute to the Extreme match, and he threatened to sue me. And that's how he got his first match in Battleground Championship Wrestling. I thought I'd be done with him after that, and it just was one thing after the next. And now he's fired, so he will be fired.
Sometimes when you give them an inch, they take a yard. And Elijah right now trying to get an inch of separation, and he may have just got it. Beautiful textbook execution of that suplex.
You know, I'm trying to stay bipartisan here, but it's very hard. Very hard.
I agree. I try to be unbiased the best of my ability, but obviously, who doesn't want to walk with Elijah? Who can't support this type of talent? There you go, Elijah. Lining him up and knocking him down. Elijah whips him in. Reversal by Price. Oh! Odin got caught with the chop. Elijah with a huge size 14 on the point of the chin. Odin is done. Done. Pin him. Count it.
Oh, finally.
Undercut. Don't turn your back on.
Please, no.
Alec Odin, no. Odin almost had him. Elijah, more seasoned. Beautiful execution. Dumps him right on his head. Hooks that leg. No. Damn it.
I got to admit, I thought it was over.
How close can you get?
And that goes to the strength of Alec Odin. This has nothing to do with Joel Gertner. Alec Odin is a force to be reckoned with. I'm not taking anything away from the man, but the choices he made will be his downfall.
Yeah, he escaped that pin on his own. He had that heart and level of skill on his own. Gertner just weighs him down. A high tide raises all ships, but rolling with Joel Gertner subjects you to eternal low tide. And Elijah found a way to kick out. Elijah is still in this fight. Alec Odin cannot believe it.
It's anybody's contest right now. This could go either way.
Truly, and what it would mean to Alec Odin to get a win over someone with the pedigree and the fan adulation, the buzz that surrounds someone like Elijah.
Oh, he thinks Elijah is a stepping stone. I mean, Alec Odin's talented, but he's cocky.
Odin trying to have some of that arrogance perhaps knocked out of him by those punches and chops being unleashed by Elijah. But Odin, as you said, a top talent in his own right, able to absorb the punishment and keep firing back.
I'm very impressed by Alec, but equally as impressed by Elijah.
Absolutely. And the crowd firmly drawn into this match. Two epic warriors putting it all on the line in the center of that ring. Cheap shot. Odin cut him off with a cheap shot.
Always a cheap shot.
Good God, DDT, cruel but fair, center of the ring. Odin, 1, 2. Oh my God! Odin came that close, Tim, that close.
There's still life in Elijah. I still believe in him. I didn't make a mistake picking him for this match. He's taken everything that they've thrown at him, and he's still in it.
And he's so good and he's so tough, he can fight multiple people. It's not. I think if it was a one-on-one as great as Odin is, the match would be over already. Oh, come on! Oh. Alvin, one more time, now he doesn't need the walker again.
So if they bend it, how's he going to wheel himself up the ramp?
Wait a second. He's mocking his own partner? Oh no.
This is not good.
Elijah doesn't even see it coming. Referee finally getting involved here.
The referee wakes up.
Joel Gertner going back to the hair. Joel Gertner, it's like fighting a kindergarten.
Joel took it.
Yes! Joel got caught. Lariated it off the ring onto the concrete floor. Here comes Elijah. Gut shot with the side of the walker. Boom, Baye! Across the spine. And there's one in the face.
Come on, ref.
1, 2, 3. Yeah. Street justice in Philly.
You reap what you sow, Mr. Gertner.
Let's all walk with Elijah.
so much for having me out here. It was an honor. At least I can take recourse in knowing that Joel Gertner took a punch to the face. It was an honor. Thank you guys. We got so much more coming, and I will turn it over into your capable hands.
Thank you so much, Tim. Thank you for coming out here and lending your insight and knowledge into this encounter to fill everybody in on what's been going on with Joel Gertner, with the Philadelphia Playboy, the undercover lover, Alvin Alvarez, this whole Joel Gertner tribe. I don't approve of it. I want them gone. I want the building fumigated. I want this whole place aired out. I want everything reset, and I want to just forget about Joel Gertner. I don't want to see Joel Gertner anymore, and I definitely 100% do not want to see the undercover lover in any of his forms. This is going to be two of the best in the world at deathmatch wrestling, competing for the very rough, rugged, and raw Battle Battleground Championship Wrestling Street Fight Championship here at the 2300 Arena. Man, this is something else.
This is one of those weird dream matches.
Well, in the sense that it's both a dream and a nightmare.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it.
And now, not just any type of match either, and not just a tournament final for that Street Fight Championship. This match being contested under dog collar rules. These two warriors are connected by about 20 feet of surgical steel dog chain. The chain's now being attached to the necks, the dog collar, refs making sure everything is tight, that these guys aren't gonna get out of those chains. And the thing is, just being connected to your opponent like this, it changes your entire strategy for the match. It changes everything. Getting in and out of the ring becomes an ordeal, an endeavor, and a game of mental logistics.
And not only that, how many times have we seen dog collar matches that they turn bloody because the chain ends up becoming a weapon?
Absolutely. It doesn't just keep the two competitors chained together, but very often that chain becomes integral to the match.
And it is something that I think, and especially the fans who are at the 2300 Arena, hopefully they have a raincoat with them.
It's like going to an old Gallagher concert or something.
Yeah,
Eat the big plastic tarp in the front row. And here we go. Younger just hauling off and whacking Shlak right in that mug.
But it doesn't look like it's affecting Shlak at all right now.
Not much affect Shlak, to be honest. Shlak using that chain as a lariat and clotheslining Drake Younger before dropping that big elbow on him. And you see what I'm talking about, the logistics of the chain. It just makes every movement, you have to think about it. You have to figure out how to do the move with the chain and then get out of the chain before your opponent can go to work on you.
Well, obviously, you have a lot of familiarity with both of these guys. Is it safe to say this isn't going to be a wrestling match, and this is going to be a match whoever can come out less bloody?
Well, no, you're onto something there, but the thing about both of these guys, and I have to stress that, is how talented they both are and how they can surprise you. Sometimes when you think Shlak's just going to bite and maim and tear at flesh like he's doing now, all of a sudden he'll dust out some wrestling moves you didn't even know he can do. And Drake's such a hybrid athlete, what he's capable of also transcends deathmatch wrestling. So you just never know, to be honest. You just never know.
No, and this is something I'm very curious to see how these guys are going to do with everything that's at stake right now.
Shlak with that headbutt. Big jack-o'-lantern, like a jack-o'-lantern full of concrete style headbutt. And now Shlak, the human meat grinder, standing on the neck of Drake Younger. And here comes that chain right back into play, right around the neck. Oh God, literally tearing at the flesh of Drake Younger in real time.
And it looks like Drake Younger is busted open.
Yeah, Shlak just punching him in the head over and over again with that chain-wrapped fist. Drake trying to wipe the blood away to no avail. You can't wipe away that. No Band-Aid's gonna fix that.
No.
And Shlak starts to get excited. Shlak starts to feed on the blood like some sort of a street piranha. Shlak going for that ankle. See, sometimes you think Shlak can only maim and mutilate and stuff, and then here he is applying pressure to a joint.
And I think also, like I said before, with how much was at stake here, I think people also have to remember, whoever wins this, you can become the inaugural champion, so you can set the legacy.
Absolutely, you set the tone.
And that's where I think it's going to get very interesting with these guys.
And there's no better place to do this than in Philadelphia. To have a street fight championship in Philadelphia, this is the place it was born to be. Good God! Shlak may have just taken Drake Younger right out! Champion being crowned! Oh my God, I almost took out the commentary table. Wow, I'm sorry, brother.
Oh, you're good, you're good. You were getting that excited.
I thought Shlak had him right there. I was not expecting that, and the angle that Drake's head came down on that steel chair, man, that was scary.
But going back to your point though, with better place. I completely agree. I can't think of a better place to have a violent match like this than all the blood that was splattered amongst this building.
Oh man, so much. Oh God, look at this Shlak now on that second rope. No,
he's going to the high rent district.
Shlak trying to get all the way up top, connected by a chain to Drake Younger. Oh my God, again that chain coming into play. Shlak
him because he did not look like he landed all that well. But again, it's Shlak we're talking about.
Yeah, I'm not even sure how much of Shlak's DNA and chromosomes make him human. I think personally, oh no, Younger's not done! Suplex through the table. Not a door, not a piece of particle board stretched across two chairs, a table. Like they've done in the ECW arena for decades.
And now it looks like Shlak is also busted open as well.
Shlak is lacerated, Younger is lacerated, but Younger is on his feet and Younger is strategizing.
Okay, now I'm curious to see him. Oh wait, hold on. Oh no.
Shlak is on Dream Street on that floor and Younger now coming out after him. Younger with one more of those tables. Setting it up for Shlak, but for what?
You're really going to ask for what in this type of match?
Oh, God, we'll see. Oh, no. Oh, man, that angle, the way that table careened off the skull of Shlak, all of it, all the impact was on the skull.
You're asking a match like this with these two guys who are willing to basically bleed out, literally bleed out. Why are you...
Oh, no! Shlak's got a nail! Shlak's got a nail! A nail with white tape on it, like Abdul the Butcher would do, or Sabu, but that's Shlak style. He just steals a nail from a construction site and then stabs the hell out of you. Look at this, making forehead sashimi for the front row. Oh, God. It's getting graphic.
Yeah, this is getting really graphic now.
Shlak taking Drake Younger on a tour around the world's most famous independent wrestling arena.
Yeah, but the thing is, I don't know if these guys really care if it gets too graphic.
No, they don't care. Shlak lives. Shlak is a graphic. Look at him. He's like the illustrated man of violence. Only in Battleground. Look out! Younger! That nail! Over and over again! Oh, God! You can hear the skulls colliding. This is crazy. Shlak's head like a cinder block, or as I said earlier, like a jack-o'-lantern full of concrete.
As he just threw the table at him again.
But that table was able to do some damage to Shlak's head, which is a first for me. I'm used to Shlak not being able to take head damage.
What's Drake?
Look out for Drake.
What's he doing here?
Look out, he's pulling Shlak into the danger zone. Younger takes the ride, and Shlak goes down hard.
This is a match. I think the only way you're going to win this match, if you're Younger or if you're Shlak, you have to almost outsmart your opponent here.
You sure do. And Younger, a way for Younger to help outsmart his opponent is for Younger to have this crowd behind him. When Drake feels these people behind him, it really brings his game to another level.
And we talk about these two guys being legends. Drake is not a unfamiliar face in this building with all those years at CZW.
Right?
So this is gonna. Oh no! Oh no! I don't like how this is gonna look.
Oh God! Look out! Shlak
Oh no!
Trying to use that lower center of gravity to avoid going up.
This isn't gonna end well.
No! Brain buster! Head first! I can't believe it! Unreal!
What did we just see?
This is crazy. The fans are chanting in unison. BCW. Battleground Championship Wrestling.
If you're gonna chant like that in this building with how much history this building has seen, you're doing something right.
This is crazy. Shlak now going back to conventional wrestling moves. But he does them on the floor with his legs under the guardrail, a chain around his opponent's neck, and those devastating, look at those elbow impacts right onto the the face of Drake Younger. May knock one of Drake Younger's pearly white 147 teeth right out of his mouth. It could happen.
Did you count that?
I looked at some x-rays. I was only able to estimate. I used the AI to get there, give or take 3 or 4. It's hard to tell how many teeth Drake Younger has, and it's hard to tell to what his level of tan is.
Better question, how many teeth does Shlak have?
Oh, Shlak the opposite. Shlak's got his good tooth, and then he's got 3 or 4 support teeth. But Shlak also has a piece of table, and he just broke it over Drake Younger's head. This is insane.
This is, guy. If you're a fan of extreme wrestling and guys who are ready to kill each other, this is the match for you right here.
Look at the blood flow. Shlak demanding the ref get in there and count. Look into the eyes of madness. Look
I was
into.
just gonna say, he didn't say anything.
No, he doesn't have to. Look at him. That says it all. Pancoast Productions with the shot of the year right there. And you damn well know I'm going to respect the equipment when it's capable of getting shots like that.
I completely agree. Folks, that's what we call being crimson red.
Shlak now separated just the legs and metal hardware from that table. Using it to choke Drake Younger right on the ring apron. This is for all the marbles. The first ever Battleground Street Fight champion. You're looking at him. It's either going to be Shlak or Drake Younger. Look at this. Shlak. Oh, God. Elbow drop right in the groin. Right on the groin of Younger. And Younger's in agony. The crotch is on fire. The knee is on fire. Shlak's going back to the ankle. This guy's a madman. Absolute madman, and Younger's in agony. And who knew Shlak was even capable of this type of submission-based offense?
This is insane. What's he doing now?
He's biting him. He's biting the foot of Drake Younger, biting right through the boot, right through everything to get to those. Oh God, again, nightmare fuel.
I mean, if he's eating the foot, he knows food is right here. It's available.
Shlak with a face only a mother could abandon. As Younger in serious, oh God, the force of Shlak, man. Such a powerful upper body, such a powerful lower body, and that single knee just took Younger right off his feet. Oh my God. Oh no! That is it. New champion about to be crowned, but Younger kicks out. Younger stays in.
Is it safe to say Shlak right now has bled more in the last 10 seconds with whatever he's doing right now? Because, damn it, this is insane.
Shlak is a bloody mess, but Shlak is a monster. Shlak is a monster that keeps pushing on, that will not stop. And Shlak is someone who wants to represent Battleground. He wants that Street Fight Championship. Oh God, now he wants some steel chairs. Oh no! Oh, Shlak's thrilled with himself. Shlak is absolutely thrilled with himself. Shlak is like an ape that learns how to use a tool. You know, like you ever see an ape uses a stick to get like bees out of a jar or out of a bee's nest or something? That's Shlak right now. He learned how to use a tool, and he is proud of himself and the violence he's been able to unleash.
Shlak looks like he's smiling right now.
Oh, he is on the inside. A little bit on the outside, a lot on the inside, because he loves pain, he loves violence, he loves to hurt people.
Let me ask you this though. If you had that much blood coming out of your head, would you be smiling?
No, I would literally be unconscious and being airlifted, not even to the nearest medical facility. I would need to go to like a super urgent care, like a Walmart of urgent care. But I digress. Because Shlak is, I think, within an eyelash of being crowned the first ever Street Fight champion here in Battleground. He's taken a moment to get this chair set up and seeing what's been done to Younger, the type of damage that Drake Younger has received.
This is... Now, I don't know if this is going to be good for Shlak because he's giving Younger time to rest a little bit, but he's going right back on the attack, so maybe what I just said was wrong.
Shlak, couple of Polish hammer style axe handle smashes right to the top of the head of Younger, now just ripping at the wounds of Younger, ripping at the eyes, this monster, this bloody fiend. There you go.
Oh, what are we about to see here?
Shlak trying to step in and around and out of that chain, figure out the logistics of how to get it up. And now Shlak, as he climbs those ropes with the chain, Younger found an opening, and Younger just brained him with a steel chair. Shlak up top.
I give Drake Younger credit. At least he's moving the stuff out of the way.
He's got to try whatever he can do. But Younger, could it be? Trying to superplex Shlak. Superplex! That was rough. That was ugly. That was dangerous. And that's the kind of thing you need to do if you want to be the first ever Battleground Street Fight champion.
Proud to say that myself is what we were thinking.
Listen to the people. Sold out here at the 2300 Arena. And Younger trying to fire this crowd up. The blood splatter and spray all over that destroyed table. Shlak's losing a lot of blood. Younger on an offensive flurry here. Shlak missed that blow. Younger got the go behind. Shlak reverses it. Younger trying to escape. Shlak gets him up. Younger escapes. Shlak takes the ride. German suplex. 2. Oh my God.
How is Shlak still conscious after what just happened?
That camera shot there that showed that big rip in Shlak's mohawk, I think that rip may have just come from his head colliding with that steel chair. Shlak's head took all of that impact. There it is again.
Yeah, sorry.
That's amazing to see in real time, the deformation of Shlak's skull. But Shlak, quick to capitalize. Powerbomb on Younger! No! But at what cost? These guys are going to be feeling this battle for months to come, and it's still not over. We still don't have a champion.
I think for a lifetime.
Man, you said it. This is crazy. Shlak having trouble breathing, trying to get the blood out of his nose. Referee in to check on everybody. Younger on that canvas. We're getting a great look at him here.
You can see the agony, though, in both of these guys' face. Someone's like, okay, what do I have to do to get this win here?
And look at the blood. Look how much blood is flowing out of Shlak's head. Whoa. Younger with the power. Psycho driver by Drake Younger. Younger could have capitalized right there, but he's heading out.
He wants to inflict more pain, it looks like.
Younger's got another table. Another table. Younger's got the crowd. Younger's got the momentum. But usually you need like a silver bullet or a Bizarro World version of Narcan to take someone like Shlak out. Is a table enough?
It's Shlak we're talking about here.
Yeah, Shlak is the kind of guy you would need to hit him with like 10 tranquilizer darts and a garbage truck to just stun him. To stun him. To kind of slow him down a little. And Younger's trying to slow him down here using that rim of the chair to kind of drive right in between the vertebrae of Shlak.
You use a tranquilizer gun on one person, they're done.
Correct. Shlak is not one person. Shlak is not 100% human.
No.
Public animal number 1. And now, Drake Younger climbing up high to the very top rope at the 2300 Arena. Shlak's got nowhere to go. Drake Younger! Oh my God! The impact, the power, it all still crushed Shlak's chest.
Wait, hold on.
Suplex, God damn! This is brutality. Shlak's got to be done. He may have broken his damn shoulder. Look at this choke. He's got the chain under Shlak's beard. I didn't even know Shlak had a neck, and now there's a chain around it. Chain in the mouth, chain under the neck. Shlak's got nowhere to go. Shlak tried to get that chain over, and he did. He did. Hold on a second. Younger. Up and over. High impact suplex. Oh no. One more time. Younger tried to slip out and Shlak corrected it. Shlak was like, come here.
Well, we're not done yet.
One more time. I don't even know what that would be called. I guess in Shlak's case it would be the anabolic slam, not to be confused with the Olympic slam. But the chain back around the neck of this toothless bastard Shlak. The blood in the eyes. The ref checking on Shlak.
I think the only way you're going to win this one is Shlak's going to have to pass out here. I think
Shlak is being choked out with a chain. It's over. Shlak not able to continue.
2300 Arena. Here is your winner, the first ever and new Battleground Street Fight Champion, the Psycho Shooter, Younger.
He's lean, he's mean, he's clean, he's serene, and he is your first time ever Battleground Street Fight Champion, having choked the wind from the lungs of public animal number one, no God, only Shlak.
I was going to say, Drake earned that win. Through blood, sweat, and tears, he earned that win.
He sure did.
And I don't think this is the last we're going to see Shlak and Younger for that title.
I wonder. I mean, yeah, no, I agree with you. I don't think Shlak's going to be very happy with this final outcome at all. Shlak covered in blood, covered in gore, and now it's starting to dawn on him what just happened. Shlak went to war with one of the greatest deathmatch wrestlers of all time. As the thousands chant his name here in Philly, Shlak is beside himself. Shlak came up a day late and $1 short on his quest. Face to face here, the newly crowned champion faces off with the man he defeated in a bloody battle. Wow. I don't know that I've ever seen Shlak shake the hand of an opponent, never mind anyone. Show of respect between two of the greatest and hardest hitting deathmatch wrestlers to ever do it.
Like I said, I think...
What the?
Whoa.
What happened here?
Why'd the lights just go out?
What is happening in the building here? We lost power at the 2300 Arena.
What the hell's going on here?
Is back at the 2300 Arena!
Oh my God!
It's MDK all day in Philadelphia, PA!
You realize we're looking now at the Mount Rushmore of deathmatch wrestling?
Thank you, 3 of the 4, right? Shlak! I can't believe it, the king is here!
I'm here to put everybody on fucking notice in this company. I'm here to take fucking over.
Nick Gage is here to take over!
And also,
The King, Nick Gage, calling out Drake Younger. Shlak watching on. What is going on?
Hey, Nick. Nice to see you again. It's been about 15 years since we've seen each other. And matter of fact, I think last time was right here in the 2300 Arena back in 2008 when we tore the motherfucking house down.
Nick Gage heading into the ring.
Now it's 2024, and I got news for you. As much respect as he and I have for you, this is not your game anymore. Oh. Now, Nick,
Shut the fuck up! I'll tell you what, Drake Younger, I won this motherfucking game.
that's the Nick Gage that I want to see. The Nick Gage
Back the fuck up, Shlak.
It's about to break down.
The Nick Gage that doesn't play by anybody else's rules. You want a part of this? You are fucking welcome in this building anytime. It's just as much yours as him and I. But the fact is, this is a business. You want him, you want me, you make it happen. You know it's fucking on.
Younger seemingly accepting the challenge.
One thing I control around here is I'll make it on my fucking time when I fucking want to wrestle you, you pussy.
What?
Where's my gang at? Drake Younger, me and you, one-on-one for that fucking title when I fucking say so. Shut the fuck up!
Oh shit.
Oh, crap.
I'll fight any of you motherfuckers anytime, you fucking know that. Yeah, shut the fuck up, you two. I run this motherfucker now.
Whole different side of Nick Gage.
Hey, Nick, I'll close it out by this. First off, you're not going to come out here and spoil my parade. I just did the impossible. I'm the first man to beat this guy in over 3 years.
Wow.
I overcame that. Nick, I got a lot of history. Some other promoters, they might be scared to make that match happen. But the fact is, Tim, Battleground, they got the balls, and I know it's going to happen. So as soon as the ink is dry, we are going to make history in front of these fans.
Drake Younger down to throw down.
Pride is forever, and so is Drake fucking Younger.
Hey, watch this, Drake. It's that DK! I love you people, you know that.
Nick Gage saying he'll.
Can't hold me down, pussy.
Nick Gage saying he'll fight Drake Younger when he feels like it. Younger saying let's do business, let's play ball. Younger not afraid to defend the title against arguably the greatest living deathmatch wrestler, Nick Gage. Called the King for a reason. And as Younger said, there are promoters who are terrified of booking Drake Younger versus Nick Gage. But Tim Embler, Battleground Championship Wrestling, they're not one of them. They deliver the goods to the fans time and time again. History has been made. Street Fight Champion crowned in Battlegrounds for the very first time, and it's that man, bloodied, battered, bruised, and scarred. Drake Younger is your Street Fight Champion.
I fought week after week, day after day, to earn what was mine. Now, I got the gold to prove it.
Ladies and gentlemen, standing here right now in the hallowed halls of the legendary 2300 Arena with a victor, if I've ever seen one, gone by many monikers, the Golden Boy, the Ultraviolet Psycho Shooter, but tonight, you were the Battleground Championship Wrestling Street Fight Championship. Drake, how are you feeling?
Larry, you've known me for a lot of years. We've had a lot of memories in this very building, here at the 2300 Arena. This arena has had many names before, just as I have. But tonight, it felt special out there. a guy who has not been defeated in years. I slayed the beast. I overcame the giant. I beat the monster, the human meat grinder, Shlak, in the middle of my building, my city, Philadelphia, and use this as motivation. Because just a couple of years ago, people tried to take my legacy away from me. The legacy that I and many others who are no longer with us anymore fought and bled and built for over half my life. But this new era, Battleground Championship Wrestling, the old dogs are not ready to give up. Nick Gage, you want to come out and you want to take my moment? I appreciate it. That's the Nick Gage that I want. Anytime that the promoters here at Battleground see fit, you and I are going to dance, and it's going to be big dog business. But tonight, I celebrate the Battleground Championship, all of those that came before me. Larry Legend, South Philly, it's feeling like old times. I'm in the best shape of my life. Let's freaking do this, man.
You're looking good. You're sounding good.
Yes.
This is Battleground Championship Wrestling. Stay connected for what we present to you next.
Woo!
Swanson Street special attraction match scheduled for one fall. Approaching the ring first from Orangeburg, South Carolina, weighing 250 pounds, the standard of excellence, Shelton Benjamin.
Someone got Shelton a chair.
But he's also even doing the clap.
Shelton looks a little surprised by this one. A lot of feel-good vibes here. Shelton, I think, is a little bit taken aback by all this. I'm not sure how Shelton's taking this.
This is a match that I have been waiting.
Oh, man.
If you say the word salivating, it'll be a good way to describe this one. When this match got announced,
It's like a Pavlovian response when a dog starts drooling when they hear the crinkle of a bag.
Single time I come to Battleground Championship Wrestling, it's always a party. I don't have a problem dancing with you. I don't have a problem dancing with you. I don't have a problem dancing with you. You, or anybody in this building. But I really want to see a dance from Shelton.
What? I told you Shelton, I think, was a bit unsure about all of this. A serious athlete.
Shelton.
so we about to see the greatest dance-off?
We might be, but again, the body language of Shelton Benjamin, to me, does not indicate that he is going to participate.
I mean,
NCAA Division I medal-earning amateur wrestler. That's Shelton Benjamin. They don't have dancing like this in collegiate wrestling.
Hold on. Okay. So, you want to see the standard of excellence dance?
The standard of dance-excellence.
Does the ref want to see me dance? Does Rick want to see me dance? Does the people want to see me dance? All right. In about 3 seconds, you're going to see me dance all over your ass.
oh,
Damn.
what a party pooper.
We don't dance in the Hurt Syndicate.
Hurt Syndicate doesn't dance. They don't even boogie. They just beat you down. Broken down to your very last calm down. See how it sounds? A little unrational. A lot of wrestlers like to use the word dramatical, but that word does not apply to the Hurt Syndicate. Nor does it apply to the great Shelton Benjamin. Dream match, first time ever anywhere in the world this has happened. Swan versus Benjamin.
Want to mention with Rich Swann, he is a former cruiserweight champion in WWE. So the athleticism is going to be there for both these guys.
But then Benjamin, with that collegiate wrestling background, man, he can win this whole thing without even breaking a sweat potentially. And that's not as a knock on Rich Swann, because Rich Swann is incredible, pound for pound, one of the best going today.
No, I completely agree. And, like I said before, these guys are quick in the ring, but I know right now it looks like we're getting the feel-it-out stages of this match.
Indeed, and Benjamin has the size advantage, but Swan has so much heart and his connection to the people here in Philly. But that's what I'm talking about. Benjamin just hurled Rich Swann like he was nothing, like he was a feather. Just picked him up and slammed him with great force upon that canvas.
Just want to mention some other stuff with Shelton Benjamin. He is also a National Junior College Athletic Association and Junior College 100-meter champion.
He's fast too.
Yeah.
He can wrestle, he can run, he can fight, he can talk. Shelton Benjamin is a blue chip athlete, a generational athlete.
One other thing I just want to mention, when he was in OVW, he was the OVW Southern Tag Team Champions.
Whoa.
With one Mr. Brock Lesnar.
Swan is so quick. Wow. Swan didn't catch him with the front of that kick, but caught him with the back of it. Tilt the world round and round. Swan got a thumb in the eye of Benjamin and just kicked Benjamin right in the jaw. It's starting to break down here, and this is not how I pictured it going. I don't know if Benjamin underestimated Rich Swan or what. Oh my God, Benjamin just ran through him like a freight train.
I wonder Rich wanted to make this into a party, and Shelton was like, "No, I'm coming here for work."
I don't know about Shelton's interest in partying. I know he's super interested in winning. I know he's super interested in beating ass, dancing on people's faces, as he put it.
Yeah, that's the best way to put it.
And now the size disparity becomes really clear to the viewer at home as you just see the size and mass of, good God. Rich Swann just got lawn darted, spiked right on his head. Shelton Benjamin is turning AEW into must-see TV every week, and it's amazing that he chose Battleground Championship Wrestling to be his first Northeast appearance.
Yeah.
A man who's in demand, but a man who's highly selective about where he appears. It's great to have Shelton here and with Rich Swann, but Rich Swann now feeling the wrath, feeling what it's like to tangle with a member of the Hurt Syndicate.
And also, you have to remember also, we keep talking about him with the Syndicate. You also have to remember, he was with Charlie Haas.
Oh, yeah, the great Charlie Haas.
I mean, you want to talk about a formidable tag team. You can't get better than those.
Oh, my God, one more time. This is cruel and unusual punishment. I've never seen someone spiked on their head like that just over and over again. I know Rich Swann has some strong neck muscles, but man, this is ridiculous. Benjamin now just stalking his prey, and he may make short work of Swann here. Taking a moment to jaw jack with this crowd, trash talk him a little bit. Shelton Benjamin isn't here for your entertainment. If you happen to be entertained by him whipping ass and beating people up, then be entertained. But if not, he's not going to go do anything extra for you. But he will toss Rich Swann up so high that he can kiss the stainless steel sky of the 2300 arena before splatting down upon that Battleground Championship Wrestling logo on the center of that canvas.
I completely agree, and I think honestly, I said this like I said before, and I'll say this again. I think Shelton feels that Rich overthought him. That Rich thought that this was going to be a party.
And now you see in the weight difference too, with Shelton Benjamin up over 250 pounds here. Rich Swann tipping the scales at 174. Rich Swann's got to fight from underneath. He's got to fight from the bottom. Look at that! Kicking at the legs, trying to take down the redwood tree that is Shelton Benjamin. Swann creates the separation, hits the rope, but runs right into a back elbow with the point of his jaw and possibly his front two teeth.
I like what Shelton is doing. He's almost cutting off half. He's cutting Rich almost at the legs, almost to an extent.
Indeed, and Benjamin is just fit to be tied here, man. Fired up. Now he's breaking a sweat. And this is where it can become personal. Swann having some trouble here, just his back racked in agony. And Shelton Benjamin's massive frame just leaning over him, talking that trash.
Shelton Benjamin is not a guy you want to piss off, and I feel like Rich almost pissed him off.
He did. Like you said, Rich wanted to party and have fun like he always does, but not everybody's down with that.
No.
And I can't even imagine what it's be like to be in the ring, feeling that pain, and just look up and you have a concrete slab like Shelton Benjamin just staring at you from a few inches away. There you go, Swann. Starting to put together a flurry of offense here. Swann with the sunset flip, successful with the leverage pinfall attempt, but only got a 2. And he was quickly cut off by Benjamin. 2, no! Only 2.
This is where it's going to get very interesting in this match, because when you look at these two guys, I mean, we said it before, they have storied careers, both of them. But what's it going to take them to get a win when this is the first time they've fought each other? It's not like they could have done game plan.
Right, they can study tape, they can put together strategy, but anything can happen when that bell rings. And again, Benjamin back to that trash talk, trying to play mind games, trying to intimidate Rich Swann.
But is that almost going to now piss Rich off because of the fact that it's almost like, okay, it's like you can almost say both these guys pissed each other off. Almost, I think is the best way to put it.
They could, but right now, look at this. Caught him with the cutter. The Swan cutter, handspring elbow was the setup, and Shelton Benjamin's jaw and chin collided with that unforgiving canvas. This could be the moment for Swan to party all night long after he gets that win. Went for the 450, nobody home. Benjamin was too quick. Caught the boot of Shelty, couldn't catch that one. Shelton Benjamin, a man very focused on victory here. Oh my God, that's it. Swan's out on his feet. Oh, power slam. 1, 2, 3. Wow. Shelton Benjamin does not get paid by the hour, and he did not come to play.
2300 Arena, here is your winner, the Standard of Excellence, Shelton Benjamin.
Shelton Benjamin only needed a little opening in the door to get in and take Rich Swann out. Rich Swann had things going his way. He got a little bit confident, and you can't get confident when you're in there with the Standard of Excellence. Benjamin getting Rich Swann back to his feet. Show of respect here between these two elite level athletes. Benjamin versus Swann. An instant classic on tonight. Shelton Benjamin was the better man, but he does come in with a strong size advantage. And now he's got a live microphone.
Hey, I gotta say, I'm a little surprised at how some of these people just enjoy seeing you get the hell beat out of you. But no matter what the outcome, any man that steps in the ring with me to go toe-to-toe, no matter win, lose, or draw, you have my respect, son.
Wow, that's a nice gesture for Shelton to do.
Amen.
And now that the serious business has concluded,
wait a second. Could it be?
now we can dance.
What? Shelton Benjamin gonna dance at the ECW arena, but I would imagine a very different type of dancing than, say, Kimona Wanalea did on top of the ECW arena. Shelton Benjamin's gonna do it in the ring. Rich trying to work out the kinks. Here we go. Let's go, Philadelphia. Battleground Championship Wrestling. It's not just violence, it's feel-good moments, because anything can happen at a Nightmare on South Swanson Street.
women's title back in December, and then she has defeated in her reign so far. This is her 4th title defense tonight. She's taking on Tasha Steelz, Holiday, Miranda Gordy, and Sue Young.
Wow, that's a who's who of women's wrestling. Or just a who's who of wrestling, quite frankly.
I mean, yeah, Miranda Gordy's not a big name, but you know the Gordy last name, you know exactly who's her forefather was.
Absolutely, and her in-ring stuff, I think, speaks volumes. And again, 2 popular and 2 beloved wrestlers. It's not all, it's great to see this. 2 just who competing to be the best.
Yeah.
Danny Moe has the gold. Gabby Gould wants it.
No, I completely agree. And this is a match that it's going to be very interesting to see how this plays out.
Danny Moe in that feeling out process here with Gabby Ortiz, tonight known as Gabby Gould for that spooky season. Danny Moe, so talented, got so much fire in her. And you can see she's having some fun in there, but she's trying to just out-wrestle a very popular challenger.
Yeah, exactly. And I think the thing is, if I'm Gabby.
Ooh, nice side Russian leg sweep.
You have to almost outsmart the champion here.
You do, and that's easier said than done. They both have the crowd behind them. So you have that underlying respect between them. Ortiz hits those ropes and just plants a drop kick right on the side of the ribs. Danny Moe's like, I'm not into that at all. I'm going to up the ante here. Man, just careened her, just slammed her on that canvas.
Yeah, and I think the fact you got somebody, Danny Moe, who's very athletic, by the way, if you can't
Very
tell.
athletic, charismatic. She's got a smile that lights up a room, and she can drop it all on you just like that. Only 2. Only 2 for Danny Moe.
And she's held that. Danny Moe has held that title for a long time. What's going to be interesting to see, and I mentioned this before, what can Gabby do with somebody who's held that title for almost close to a year?
Yeah, and it's one of those things. It could be just the title defenses are wearing Danny Moe down, but it doesn't seem like it. Danny Moe seems comfortable, confident. She doesn't seem to be in any pain or dealing with any nagging injuries here. Oh, wow.
She seems to be at her peak when she has more titles.
Right? Danny Moe getting a little frustrated with herself here. Went for another quick pin, and Gabby, very smart to get out to that apron. She can't be pinned out there. But if you get someone like Danny Moe coming after you, things can get ugly out on that ring apron.
You mean the hardest part of the ring?
The hardest part of the ring, except the steel ring post, but you can't, you know what I'm saying? You can't, get someone up on the ring post and do this type of stuff.
Yeah, no, I get that.
But yes, the generally accepted colloquialism is that the ring apron is the hardest part of the ring. I think it was Lance Storm who pointed out, what about the ring post?
Well,
shout out to him.
Well, here's another thing.
Oh my God! Ortiz hit that guardrail hard, and Danny Moe, again, confident, comfortable, tanned, toned, in charge, in command, and seemingly on her way to a successful title defense here.
But here's the thing also, we have to mention, when this match first got announced, this was supposed to be a triple threat match.
Indeed, it was.
And unfortunately, we found out earlier today that Vishwasiki was not able to make it to the show tonight due to some family, personal issues going on. Or something
whatever she had to deal with, it took priority for her personally. We respect that.
Absolutely.
We're here for her. But it's a loss for her in terms of an opportunity that she had to step away from. I'm sure she'll get more. But it turned this 3-way into a singles match.
Well, that's my question, though, that I would love to ask Danny or Gabby, is when they found out that Vicky wasn't going to be here, does that change the approach?
And when did they find out?
Exactly.
I mean, you and me found out a few minutes before bell time. I don't know when they found out. Nice suplex on the floor. Danny Moe, again, in control here.
At least she didn't go on the concrete. At least she was considerate.
A small
bit.
And man, Gabby Gould came out strong. Her costume game is undefeated. But she's in there with the great Danny Moe. Moe, nice shoulder block into that midsection. And Gabby charges in one more time, gets a shoulder right in that midsection, and here comes Danny Moe. Nice schoolboy over the top rope. Only 2. Oh, God. Almost turned her inside out. You can see Danny Moe try to turn away from the impact of that clothesline, but it may have just made things worse.
I mean, Gabby, I gotta give Gabby credit though. Gabby's very used to holding titles across the Northeast and across the United States. So she knows what it takes to get to the top.
Oh, and it's moves like that, the momentum behind that elbow, and stringing together a flurry of maneuvers here.
But I think the thing is though, for somebody like Gabby, this is her big stage, I think.
Yeah.
To say the least. And is it her time to finally get to the top? Or is Danny going to keep her position at the top?
Nice leverage pinfall there by Gabby Gould, usually known as Gabby Ortiz. Crowd coming alive. It's tough for a crowd sometimes when 2 of your favorites are competing. Who do you cheer for? Who do you want to win? And in this case, the crowd seems very interested in and very supportive of both of these great competitors.
Yeah, and that's a good point though, is you got 2 fan favorites in here. And I think the thing is, if Vicky would have been here, I think it would have been even more difficult because you would have had 3 fan favorites.
Absolutely, and then you have the champion in a position where Danny Moe wouldn't even have to be pinned to lose the title. But Danny Moe, with the heart of a lion, fighting back again. But Gabby starting to fight a little dirty here, and I'm not sure if she's just getting frustrated. It's hard to open up a window into and get some offense in on Danny Moe, and I think Gabby's getting frustrated. And now Danny on that comeback trail, just one more shot right to the temple. Gabby Gould, shot after shot by the champ. Champ punked her out and kicked her right in the hip. Brutality.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. And I like what Gabby's doing, how she's been able to keep herself in this match.
Whoa, nice fireman's carry. Danny Moe drops the bomb on her. Gabby's done for. No, at the last possible second.
That was like 2.99.
Ortiz got her shoulder up.
You mean Gabby Gould? Who's Ortiz?
Gabby Gould, Gabby Ortiz. I just want people to be able to look her up on Cage Match. If they're just seeing this match a la carte and they're like, man, this Gabby Gould is someone else. She's Gabby Gould for Halloween season, for the Nightmare on South Swanson. And Gabby now turning things around. Beautiful neck breaker. Danny Moe, champion trouble here. Only 2.
But now if I'm Gabby though, I gotta keep on her though.
You got to.
Because you look at somebody like Danny who's been at the top, who knows what it takes to hold the belt. She's not gonna turn around and say, oh, I'm done. No.
And you give Danny a second and look, so much charisma, so much poise, so much ring presence. Danny Moe can do it all. There's a reason she's on top of this card, why she's on top of the women's division. And now she's walking those ropes, high cross body, off the top, and got her! Champ retains, what a banger!
Take a few slip-ups, and I think we would have seen a new champion tonight.
Anything's possible in the world of wrestling.
Now the question is, who can take the belt off of Danny? Who could possibly end this reign if there is somebody? Is it going to be Vicky? Is it going to be somebody else?
Gabby getting more and more frustrated. A little bit of poor sportsmanship.
I'm gonna get her. Watch. Keep your eyes open.
quality of this show in terms of the talent, the types of matches you're seeing. I think it speaks volumes about the future of the industry and the future of the 2300 arena, that you could have a show this stacked, sold out. Oh man, Killer Christian Ross. Some say he's been carrying the bags for Joel Gertner and the crew. And you know, some people have said, you want to be a killer or you want to be a bag carrier? So we're about to find out what Killer Christian Ross is capable of, because he's in there with an ultra-violent beast in Masada.
I mean, you thought we saw earlier with Drake Younger and Shlak, and then we saw obviously the Cage show up. You remember saying before about the Mount Rushmore?
Right.
I think we've completed the Mount Rushmore right now.
Indeed, Masada, Younger, Shlak, Gage.
I can't think of anybody else who would make the most sense to be in that Mount Rushmore.
Look like Masada's offering him a shot there. Christian Ross and Masada, and the size of Christian Ross. I saw a standout Philadelphia area wrestler, Cheeseburger, had shared the graphic for this match and was kind of giving a rest in peace to Christian Ross. And when I walked in this building today and met Christian Ross, I was impressed just with the size and presence of this man. And it certainly made me realize that he has a chance tonight against Masada.
Yeah, but as we know, you can have a shot against anybody. As soon as you get hit, that shot goes right away.
Right, everyone's got a plan until they get punched in the face or skewered through the eyeball.
Hopefully we don't see a skewer through the eyeball.
You never know. Referee Johnny Rankin may have to get in there and get surgical even. You never know.
Yeah, in this building with Masada, yeah.
Masada just absorbed that blow from Christian Ross. Masada, a little bit of blood in his mouth, and I think he likes it. Masada is so damn tough, so damn violent. A stand-up guy, not a guy you'd want to cross. A guy who stands by his friends, too, which I think makes him stand out. Man, Christian Ross didn't get all of that, but he might have got enough. He almost just stole it here in the opening minutes.
I think, I said this earlier with Shlak and Drake Younger, I think if I'm Christian Ross, you're going up against somebody who likes to inflict pain. So you know he takes a lot of pain. So the problem's going to be, what can Christian do to get that win?
Masada in trouble here. Masada may have underestimated Christian Ross. He may have seen him hanging out with Gertner and crew and thought maybe he was some kind of a gimmick. But I can assure you, Killer Christian Ross is not a gimmick, because he's hanging with a very bad man, the ultra-violent beast.
Yeah, no, exactly. I agree. And I think right now Christian has really held his own here. But it's, if you the more you let him sit, he's going to come up with something.
Absolutely.
And that's what, oh wait, Christian's about to go get some plunder. Or maybe not.
Masada taking a moment to gather his thoughts, get his bearings if he can. Trying to get some wind back in those sails. But meanwhile, Killer Christian Ross stalking his prey.
But now, if I'm Christian, why am I letting Masada sit so long?
Oh, man. Brutality across the back. That could crack the spine. Ross now getting in the face of these fans.
And I think, if I'm Christian Ross, I'm trying to prove myself.
Ross just putting all that body weight on the back of Masada. Masada is face down on the concrete floor with got to be close to 300 pounds of Christian Ross. Oh no! That's brutality! Holy shit! That was crazy! Killer Christian Ross living up to his name and maybe even committing a felony here on Patreon.
Yeah, but again, violence in this building.
See that ramming repeatedly of Masada's head into that steel guardrail has lacerated Masada severely, and now Christian Ross is having fun with it. The Killer in South Philly, the South Philly Killy, if I can say it, because I am Kevin Gilly, and that steel chair set up now. Blood splatter on the floor, and take a look at the face of Masada.
And like we said in the death match earlier, they were both busted open, and it looks like, from what I'm seeing here, it looks like Masada is busted open.
Masada now in big trouble. Ross trying to superplex him off the ring, possibly into the crowd here. Masada trying to put on the brakes. And Masada able to get away. Oh God, I forgot about the steel chair. He was trying to suplex him onto that steel chair outside the ring. Christian Ross is going to have to go with a different game plan here. Very impressive. This is what Battleground Championship Wrestling is all about. They've got the homegrown talent, even if they don't have their head in the game because they're too worried about being all up on Joel Gertner's Facebook Lives and all that. Killer Christian Ross is showing and proving that he has what it takes. He's a monster. Because Masada's no pushover.
No.
Masada will throw down anytime, anywhere with anybody, and 9.999 times out of 10, Masada's going to win. Doesn't matter if you have a weapon. Doesn't matter if you're 5-on-1. Masada will beat your ass. I've seen it happen over and over again.
Yeah, but you don't want to piss somebody like Masada off. And I think the thing is, okay, but now if I'm Christian, I go after him, you know.
Missed him with the chair. Drop kick by Masada right in the guts. Small package by Masada. Oh my God, that's it. He may have taken the shoulder right out of the socket. Drops the knee through the chair. Masada is a mean and vicious bastard, a heartless bastard.
But again, I don't understand. I mean, I get that Masada finally, used his strength, but Christian should have a couple of times now continued to attack.
Now that same chair splattered with blood. It was introduced to the match by Christian Ross. He wanted to superplex Masada onto it. But now what's Masada going to do with it now that he's got that chair? What's he going to do with it?
Probably inflict more pain.
If he can. Masada trying to get the big man up and over. But Killer Christian Ross living up to his name. Are you kidding me?
And that
head first. Risking his own health and well-being and just driving that skull right into the chin of Masada. Unexpected to say the least.
That chair had a family, damn it.
I think that piercing used to be in Masada's lip, and now it's navigated about 3/4 of an inch down after that impact.
Yeah. But again, why isn't Christian continuing the attack? You have Masada down. Finish him. Do something.
He's just caught up in the moment. He's tasting the glory of the big chokes. Oh my! That was unbelievable. We might have broken the neck of Masada, and I've never seen someone land on a steel chair like that before. Good Lord!
Yeah.
That was brutality. That was a really, really bad landing for Masada. I don't even know if Masada can get up.
Looks like Christian Ross is under the ring now trying to find some more plunder now. And it looks like, we're getting too, wait a second here.
This is getting bad. Things are getting worse and worse.
This is going to get violent.
Masada trying to use those ropes to pull himself back up to a standing position, but he couldn't do it before Ross got right back on him.
I mean, I like what Christian is doing now. He's really taking the wind out and taking the sail out of Masada here. It's just, you got to continue to go after him. You give him this time when you start walking around the ring, you're giving somebody who inflicts pain time to recoup almost.
Now Masada's pretty banged up, but now the time being taken to build this structure of pain here. 2 undamaged chairs, 1 severely damaged chair, a follically challenged referee, and 2 ring warriors. This is Battleground Championship Wrestling. And that is Killer Christian Ross about to powerbomb Masada. 1, 2. I thought he was going to put him through those steel chairs.
That's what I thought.
Killer Christian Ross unleashes a plethora of violence upon Masada, and I'm shocked to see it. I don't know if Masada underestimated Ross or if it's just Ross's own power and ability that's showing up and showing out here in Philly.
Yeah, and that's what... Oh, wait, hold on. Is Masada going to use the chairs now? On Christian?
They're moving away from him. Reversal there by Ross. Masada takes the ride into the corner. And here comes Ross. Nobody home on the splash. Look out! Spear! Good God Almighty! 1, 2. What kind of maniac is Masada? You saw the impact of the spear. You saw Masada's skull and vertebrae colliding with the unforgiving steel.
You're asking what kind of man Masada is. A man you don't want to piss off.
Definitely not. Not on the internet, not in real life, not in any way. But man, what a coming out party for Christian Ross, the killer, living up to his name and showing and proving that the full-time boss doesn't need a Joel Gertner or doesn't need a posse or a crew to get it done. 2. Only 2.
He wants to inflict pain. He wants to inflict pain.
I am very impressed with Christian Ross. And I know Masada has a rough schedule. I know it was just last week Masada made that cross-country trip to wrestle in New Jersey, and he had an absolute banger out there. But this is the 2300 Arena in Philadelphia. What? Wait a minute. What is that? No. You don't use skewers on Masada. Are you crazy? That's Masada's thing. Masada brought the skewers to this country, made him famous. Oh my God, Christian Ross, what are you thinking? Driving some of those skewers, about 8 of them right into the top of the head.
But no, I want to bring up an interesting question for you though. If Christian gets the win here, do you think he could essentially take a claim for the Street Fight Championship?
Oh my God!
Oh, that
driving those skewers through the scalp, piercing the skull of Masada. And I don't think Masada's thinking about any Street Fight Championship right now. Masada's thinking about why does he feel a strange tickle in his cerebral cortex? Why is he smelling color? Why is he hearing?
Oh, wait.
Why is he hearing smells?
What is he doing?
You know, he's trying to release the pressure. Now he might be bleeding on his brain. Killer Christian Ross living up to the name and taking the ultra-violent beast to the limit right before our eyes.
And I wasn't Masada, I was saying Christian Ross. Go for make a claim for that Street Fight Championship.
Oh, okay. It could be. I mean, that match seems like a future contender for sure. Because, yeah, he is certainly establishing himself and showing and proving that he's a badass man.
I mean, it's not bad when, his first singles match is against, Masada.
Unreal. And now he's climbing those ropes. Killer Christian Ross showing and proving that he is someone not to be taken lightly, but now Masada biting at his face and just sends the big man down to the canvas. Masada, bloodied, trying to get his balance and composure. And there goes Masada! Knee to the temple, good night, brother. What? How? Christian Ross kicked out. How? The impact of that knee. This is absolutely crazy. Fans momentarily silenced by the violence. And now Masada's gonna take you to school and show you how it's done. Oh, Jesus! Just ripped his head open like it was nothing, like it was a gift on Christmas morning. And now Masada's like, let me show you how we skewer. Look at this horror. This is crazy. Masada! He ripped open the face of Christian Ross. Ross is bloodied. No, in his mouth. I can't even look. I can't look.
Oh, this is getting gruesome.
This is crazy, man. You've awoken the ultraviolet beast, and you may not like what you get.
But again, this is what I was saying before. Do you want to piss somebody off like Masada?
No.
Who's going to turn around and start doing this to you?
Never. My goal in life is to never piss off someone like Masada, period, full stop.
I want to be on the good side of Masada, Drake Younger, Nick Gage, and
Shlak, all of them.
Yeah. I would have them on my side.
I want to be on the good side of everyone in Battleground Championship Wrestling. Because this is a badass crew right here. And Masada taking his time and measuring with that steel chair. But hold on a minute. Christian Ross blocked the shot, and Masada just punched on through the chair like it was nothing. There's a knee through the chair, and that's all she wrote. 1, 2, 3. Hell of a showing for Christian Ross, but the ultraviolet beast stands tall.
Here is your winner, the International Deathmatch Superstar, the Ultraviolet Beast, Masada!
What a match.
Wow. Look at the aftermath of this. Look at Christian Ross trying to stop the bleeding in his mouth. Look at all those bloodied skewers. Chock full of DNA, chock full of evidence of the crimes that have been committed in that ring. I've always been impressed with Masada, but let me tell you, today, Killer Christian Ross earned a lot of respect from me. Not that he cares about me, but he put it down in that ring, and he went to war with that man. Your winner, Masada. situation with a vacant Battleground Championship Wrestling title, a title previously held by Brian Kendrick for 476 days before it moved on to Lance Anawahi, who held it for 72 days before it was declared vacant just 41 short days ago. And tonight, before this is all said and done, before we go off the air, we will have a new champion crowned. B-Boy versus VSK, the Riz King from Long Island versus the New Age Punisher from San Diego.
This match has so much at stake.
Everything, all the marbles. Think of what you saw tonight, and then think of what's the main event. That's how much this Battleground Championship Wrestling title means to the scene, to the community, to Philadelphia, and to every wrestler on this card.
And the crowd is behind B-Boy.
Another guy who's held some gold in that Creative Pro Wrestling and got a big buzz. It seems like if you have anything to do with Long Island or wrestling, you're coming through that Creative Pro Academy.
I totally agree. Creative Pro, if you tell somebody you're a graduate of Creative Pro, they know you put the work in.
And what's great about it is, like, you have someone like Brian Myers influencing a next generation so well that it actually kind of counterbalances all the nonsense Matt Cardona spews out. So it's like a perfect balance, and the students win.
The thing is also, you have to realize you have other people who came out of Creative Pro. MJF, Chris Statlander.
Sure.
You have so many. And then
VSK.
VSK. But you also have to remember, though, WrestlePro, which is a company based in Jersey, is also connected through. I don't remember what the connection is, but I know Pat Buck runs WrestlePro, and Pat Buck also has some role with Creative Pro. So
sure. There's a lot going on in wrestling, and Creative Pro is always there. But now, away from his trainers, standing on his own, VSK, the Riz King, over 100 miles from Long Island.
Yeah, I know that quite well. Thanks for bringing that up.
Was it maybe 130? Or what do we look? Do you know the mileage?
I think it was about 140.
Traveling down that road, but he wants to have his bag and his vehicle be about 12 pounds lighter, or heavier, I should say, when he goes home with that title. Fans electrified here. Big Fight Field main event featured match of the evening. Call it what you will, but it's for all the marbles. That vacant title will be vacant no more. B-Boy backs VSK in and shoots him off those ropes. B-Boy misses with the line. And B-Boy's not happy about this. This is the second time VSK has tried to punk him out. B-Boy's not a punk.
No, he's not. And to me, I feel like I've said this a lot tonight, and you don't want to piss somebody like B-Boy.
Oh God, B-Boy just punked him out right there. Got him to look one way and then just popped him right in the face from the other way. And you, like you said, B-Boy, you don't want to give someone like him much time at all. B-Boy's not here to play. 10 years away from this arena, but he doesn't want to be away from it for another minute. Oh God, just lighting up the chest, and the fans in the front row could feel every bit of it.
And like I said, though, B-Boy knows what it's like to be in this building, so he knows how to work this crowd, and he's done a very good job at that so far.
He's done an incredible job, but VSK definitely impressing the hell out of me, because he's in there with someone that's seasoned. There you go. There's the seasoning I'm talking about, and the experience. VSK swung for the fences, and B-Boy was able to just scoot on out.
Well, I think that may unfortunately hold a disadvantage to VSK.
Look at this, B-Boy getting the fans to hold him. Fans are holding VSK against his will, while B-Boy unleashes the chop to the chest.
And that's where I think the biggest thing is going to be, though, is with VSK not having the experience like B-Boy does, is that going to be a disadvantage to him?
You never know, man. This is still anybody's match at this time. But B-Boy's showing no signs of ring rust in any way. And even though he's been away from this arena for a decade, it doesn't seem like he's been away at all. And he hasn't been away from in-ring action in any way. So B-Boy's showing and proving what the West Coast has known for a long time. The New Age Punisher just got stunned on that top rope strand, and this could be it right here. VSK, the Riz King, clothesline with authority.
But I think we also have to realize with somebody like B-Boy, I just want to pull up some of his stats here for a hot second. He was very big at CZW back in the day. He was a one-time CZW Ironman champion. He is a one-time CZW World Heavyweight champion. In 03, he was in Best of the Best. And he's also, we have to also give him credit, he's also a CZW Hall of Famer.
And this is stuff, these are accolades going back nearly and over 2 decades in some cases.
Yeah.
It's just amazing to think of how hard wrestling is and wrestling a style that B-Boy wrestles, and that he can still go, he can still move around, and he can compete with the youth, with someone like a VSK.
I mean, here's another thing. In PWG, he was a 3-time tag team champion, twice with Super Dragon, and once with some guy named Homicide.
The great Homicide. I always think of Homicide and B-Boy. To me, they're forever together, like Run DMC's Tougher Than Leather. But having Super Dragon as a partner, obviously a great partner as well. But who's not a great partner to your knee is that unforgiving canvas.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it.
B-Boy firing up now. VSK ducked under it, and VSK with the choke breaker. That was close. That was so close. We almost had a new champion right there. Title vacancy ended.
But now if I'm VSK, you got to stay on B-Boy though. You don't want to give somebody like B-Boy who has the experience time to regroup himself.
Yeah, the recuperative abilities of B-Boy are outstanding, and just that seasoning, such a wise and seasoned individual, a true OG of independent wrestling, and someone like B-Boy has forgotten more than VSK maybe ever will know, and that's really deep to think about. That's not a diss on VSK, but it's an homage to the knowledge of B-Boy. Yeah. VSK has unlimited upside. Don't get me wrong here.
I mean, as much as you keep saying the experience factor, I mean, VSK is no stranger. As we said before, he comes from Creative Pro.
Right.
But
he's got that background that he's got good people around him, but you know what? He still has to go out to that ring alone. He still has to go out and beat a veteran like B-Boy. There's no coach, there's no mentor, That's just him.
But I think the problem is, I said this before, the experience could be the key for this match.
Let's see, B-Boy now in that corner. Tries to get his feet up, but VSK, the youthful exuberance of VSK, the Riz King with the head of speed and very highly innovative offense. I'm not even going to attempt to make up a name for that, but that was something else. All that speed, all that leverage, and using it all just to dump B-Boy unexpectedly and with great force right on his head.
Yeah, and that's...
Main event in progress here. VSK right now in control of a battle-weary B-Boy. The New Age Punisher takes the ride on that slowly twisting attack on the neck region, driving him down to the mat, and now VSK one more time going back to that crowd.
And again, we keep talking about the experience factor. VSK can't keep pandering to the crowd. Pandering to the crowd is not going to win you the title.
Posing isn't going to win it either. Even posing right before making the pin, that pose made the difference between winning and losing, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Now just using a straight choke. Getting a few seconds of choke, of restricting the airway of the B-Boy before going back to the strikes.
But again, my thing is this though. Okay, he got him out of the ring, great, but look at what VSK is not showing any sort of
urgency.
Yeah, that's the word I want to use. Is
not only is he not showing any urgency, he's not showing any poise or ring awareness right now. That was something else. VSK now a bit embarrassed, and then when you get embarrassed, your mind starts racing and you can make a mistake, especially when you're young like VSK is. He's got a lot of great years ahead of him, and so does B-Boy.
Yeah,
but B-Boy has the experience. And VSK, beautiful European uppercut, stuns B-Boy. Fans getting in the face of VSK.
But the thing is also, VSK has to remember, you can't win this match outside the ring.
Nope.
You have to.
You can win, but you won't win the title.
Yeah. And you're at this point, main event of Nightmare on South Swanson Street, the Alec Championship Wrestling, 2300 arena.
Yeah, we'd have a riot in here if this ended with a count out. Or you know what I'm saying?
Riot
a no contest.
A riot in this building? No, that's never happened before. Just ask the Dudley Boys.
It's happened before. It could happen again. VSK in control again. And man, I am impressed as hell with VSK because he's in there. He's confident. He's comfortable. At times he's cocky. But it's that confidence that's aiding him so much here. He's not looking at B-Boy as the veteran or star that he is. He's just looking at him as another competitor. And that's allowed VSK to really stay focused and really be going to work on B-Boy. And that's a great shot of VSK. Talk about youth personified. There it is. But again, beard game unlock, hair game unlock. This guy's a future action figure. He's toyetic.
Yeah, I heard that, but unfortunately, having a nice beard and nice hair isn't going to win you a title. And that's coming from you, who is lacking hair.
I got a beard but no hair, but I digress. Maybe I'm just jealous of VSK, but I'm still going to keep putting him over because he's having a hell of a showing here now, just resting his own body, got his arm under the chin of B-Boy, restricting a little bit of that airflow, not a straight choke because the referee has his eye right on it, but VSK is smart, getting his wind back while slowly and legally impinging on that windpipe of B-Boy.
Oh, wait, hold on.
This could be it right here.
Could Long Island be getting the new champion?
10 years away from the building. This could be it for B-Boy.
Oh!
B-Boy flipping the bird, the universal symbol, and that ain't for Ichiban either. And now B-Boy trying to create some separation. But VSK one more time just cuts him right off. VSK, another European uppercut, stuns the veteran B-Boy. New Age Punisher on those ropes, able to get an elbow up in defense, using the momentum of VSK against him. Here comes VSK one more time. Big splash, and nobody's home. Here he comes one more time. Power slam by B-Boy. Man, if B-Boy can capitalize on this, this could be it right here.
But again, like I said with VSK, B-Boy has to capitalize. What is he doing?
Trying to get his win back, trying to stay in the game here. B-Boy is turning the tide right before our eyes. Here we go. B-Boy with that arm wringer, setting them all up, clotheslining him right down, follow through, body weight, 2. Only 2. Man, oh man.
This is gonna, as we're starting to get towards the tail at the end of this match almost, this is going to get very interesting to see who can withstand the punishment. Is it gonna be VSK, the Creative Pro graduate, or is it gonna be the original punk? Is it gonna be B-Boy?
B-Boy, the New Age Punisher, getting all the chants here from our sold-out crowd here in Philly, still on the edge of their seat since 8 o'clock. We're a few hours in, and B-Boy is feeling every bit of it. VSK, oh my God! Drops him right on his neck, across the knee, and we almost had a new champion crown. How close can you get? VSK could almost taste the gold.
But if I'm VSK, okay, I like what VSK is doing now. He's going back on the attack. He's and I can't imagine he's trying to regroup himself, but you can't regroup yourself that long when you're at this crucial point of the match.
Referee not paying attention to VSK, and VSK digging under that turnbuckle. Referee's back in there. Referee sees what's going on. Wait a second, B-Boy! Got him! 1! Where's the ref?
What is he doing?
1, 2, come on! VSK is either very lucky or a genius.
If the ref wasn't too concerned with whatever was in that corner, B-Boy would be walking out here the champion right now.
Absolutely, we'd be hearing B-Boy's music right now. VSK was trying to remove that turnbuckle and expose that steel buckle underneath. Ref maybe focused on the participant's safety, but maybe a little bit too much, lost sight. But what is going on here? B-Boy's calling him out. VSK, flurry of offensive uppercuts here. B-Boy on Dream Street. B-Boy with the B-Boy cutter. 1, 2, no! How close can you get? How close can you get? B-Boy almost went home with the gold.
This is where it's going to get really interesting here. This is where it's going to get very interesting.
VSK and B-Boy fighting for all the marbles, the richest prize in Battleground Championship Wrestling. Sold out 2300 Arena is the place. And this could be it right here. B-Boy, wait a second, VSK went behind him. B-Boy returns the favor. VSK, the ref couldn't see it. VSK with the foul, the low blow, the nut shot, if you will, onto B-Boy. Ref has no idea what happened. What in the world is happening right now?
What is VSK doing?
Referee checking on B-Boy.
What? Why?
Wait, he's got the belt in the ring. What is VSK doing? Ref can't see it. Referee sees it now, thank God. VSK try to set up the ref. Oh no! The ref just got hit in the face with the belt. Ref is down. B-Boy's down to take this home. B-Boy with the kick. B-Boy butterfly underhook. Sit out power bomb. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You can count to 1,000,000. We don't have an official.
We gotta get an official out here.
We need a ref. B-Boy.
This is the second time B-Boy could have gotten the win if the ref wasn't knocked out or preoccupied.
And now they're, oh God. And you can see the schemer, the plotter, the manipulator, VSK, just stash that belt where it can't be seen. B-Boy calling to the back. Meanwhile, I think Rich Swann is having an acoustic concert in the dressing room because we can't get a referee out here. VSK still holding on to that prize, a prize he has not earned.
Wait a second.
B-Boy got caught. B-Boy just got brained with the gold. VSK sets him up. No. Oh my God. VSK, it's now role reversal. The ref is still out. The ref is still out. We got a new ref too. We got a new champion. No, we do not. No, we do not. B-Boy is still in the fight. B-Boy will not die. B-Boy will not relent until he gets the belt that he feels he deserves. He's earned, and he wants to bring it home to his family in San Diego and celebrate it, John.
Exactly. But I like what VSK is doing, though. VSK is on the attack.
VSK perched up high on that top rope. VSK with the splash. 1, 2, no! B-Boy staying in the fight, staying focused. And now VSK is really getting frustrated. He's been able to use a belt, he's been able to use low blows, but what he's not been able to do is get B-Boy's shoulders to the mat for a 1, 2, 3.
But like we said though, look what's on the line.
It's that Battleground Championship Wrestling title, a title everybody wants. Oh, wait a second. VSK just threw some water on that fan. Fan not happy about it at all, but VSK has bigger fish to fry. VSK focused on the gold. More chaos at ringside here. VSK now in danger of being attacked by the fans. VSK got the crowd hot, but he's got to focus on B-Boy. The crowd will be even hotter if you get the gold, VSK. But what you're doing is you're creating an opening for B-Boy, and you're also disrespecting a legend.
Unfortunately, this is where the cockiness of VSK is going to hurt him in the long run.
You can see B-Boy's not liking this at all. B-Boy's like, are you kidding me? You're going to disrespect me in a building that made me, in a building that's forever tied to me? B-Boy is pissed, and B-Boy, I think, has finally had enough. If looks could kill, VSK would be unalived right now.
Oh boy, he pissed off the heat.
And B-Boy is on fire. VSK rushes in, and VSK gets dumped right on his head. B-Boy can feel it. This is B-Boy's moment. This is B-Boy's time. Beautiful drop kick right across the face. VSK is doomed. B-Boy with the Shining Wizard. We got a second ref. B-Boy dropped him with the brain buster. B-Boy has done the impossible.
2300 Arena. History has been made. Here is your winner. And Battleground World Champion, the New Age Punisher, B-Boy.
History has been made in the 2300 Arena. 10 years since he last appeared here. 26 years to the day that he debuted in this building. Unbelievable. B-Boy has done it. B-Boy is your Battleground Championship Wrestling Heavyweight Champion of the world, the third of 3 men to ever have that honor, to ever have the prestige of holding that title. A title that means more than any other title in this game.
I know it's late and everything like that, but there's something I need to say real quick. It's been over a decade that I have stepped foot in this building. This building made me. The fans in this building made B-Boy. About a year and a half I was gone from professional wrestling. This is actually only my 11th or 10th match back. And let me tell you something. I am fucking happy I'm back. Now, for those that have followed my career or anything like that, you guys know that I've been doing this a long time. You know what's actually kind of crazy is that this date, October 26th, 26 years ago, I started my wrestling career. And today is my 26th year as a professional wrestler. You know what? I really appreciate that. But to better that, you guys deserve a fucking champion, and now you have one. Thank you. Get some beer, drive safe, and I guess I'll see you next show.
What a way to kick off the 26th year of his glorious career. B-Boy is the face of Battleground Championship Wrestling, and he goes into the big event on December 14th with the gold in his hands and a target on his back. On behalf of everyone here at Battleground Championship Wrestling, and that includes you, John Blaine, I am your boy KG, and we'll see you next time we enter the Battleground.
Let's hear it one more time for your brand new Battleground World Champion,